Hi. Hi, everybody. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the next live stream that we are having today. And it's great to see you all lovely peeps that joining us today. Isn't that right, Alastor?
Yes, that is completely right, Angel. Hello, other world of the living. Welcome to our Bootleg Honeycast live stream. Here we got Angel Dust and we have Chloe. Please stay tuned because we're going to discuss the lost Alastor VHS tapes today. And we have our host,
We're gonna.
Marshy Mello, or whatever the hell he's called. Hi, guys.
Oh yeah. Hi.
So we're going to
Hey,
be
Marsh.
discussing. We're going to be discussing the lost VHS tapes of Alastor. I decided this idea today. It was not planned, but we're doing it anyway because that's how we roll.
Hell yeah.
Yep, we never planned shit.
No, we do not. We go off shit on the whim.
No, we actually really do. Us planning shit? No, never happened.
Nope, never happens. Um,
I'm excited to find out some good stuff about this lovely lore that we're gonna be talking about today.
yep. Our lore about this radio demon. Let me just put this on the board here, is that I started creating this when we started live streaming and recording together. And
Mhm.
I decided, because I don't think anyone has ever made lore about Alastor before, and because I've seen around YouTube with people making FNAF VHS tapes and Squimpus McGrimpus. Credit to him because he's actually made lore about FNAF
Mhm.
and Walton Files. Credit to that creator to making those and making it interesting. Um, and now me, I'm not as popular as other people that make VHS tapes because they're very talented. Me, I slapped some creepy stuff together, and when I first started making these VHS tapes, I never had any timeline going. I just wanted to make something scary for
Yeah.
this demon of mine. Um, but yes, we're gonna. You guys don't see the screen now because I'm just making sure everything works. We're gonna
Mhm.
go just mute the video. The first one, I'm gonna put it up on the screen. Just give me one moment, real quick. Here it is. All right. It should be working now. It's called "I Want Out," VHS MP4. This is when me and Chloe, uh, we were recording a Minecraft video. We were playing Bedrock, and this, I believe, came out that came out January 16th of 2021. So not that long ago. So yeah.
Coming soon to home on DVD.
But yes, we I made this and only had 148 views, but we have 10 of these to go through. 10 of them because I liked making them, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna stop doing it. I have some things in the works right now, but we'll get
Mhm.
to that soon. So this came through when we were playing Minecraft and I decided to make something scary. Um, this is me and Chloe talking, me and Brandon talking. I just stole a clip from the video. It's still up. You guys can look at the full thing. Uh, yeah. But this point, it's just dialogue and us talking, and then this when things start to get creepy. So this is when I first started to recognize how, because I wasn't really that good at editing. Sorry, pardon my gibberish. I
Mhm.
wasn't really good at editing before than I am now because I've actually looked up tutorials on how to do shit like this. But slowing down the video, I had no idea how the fuck I did, like how the fuck to do it. and
Mhm.
I slapped over an overlay of VHS, and I slowed it down to make the audio distorted. So now this screen here, we're gonna go playback speed. What's like the slowest can go to YouTube can go to 25?
Yeah, I think so.
20,
25, yeah.
25, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, uh this I just got stock image of a deer. Somebody did a nighttime camera, one of those forest cameras. I did one of those. And I just made it red in Premiere because I like it. I liked it so much is because, as we all know, Alastor is technically a deer form demon, and I took the idea of Alastor possessing a deer or something like that, and he's wandering through the forest. And that just kind of resembles of what Alastor is just because that's why it's all red, and it's a deer's there. But I added some glitch effects to it, made it look good. Uh, the only reason, and this, you really can't see it, but I took this, I took this from a video called No Through Road, and it's kind of a low budget horror on YouTube. Check it out. It's really creepy and scary, and it's good. I took it because I thought to myself, what better way to show somebody getting lost in the woods and finding Alastor there? That would be pretty fucking scary. So I took No Through Road from there. Maybe some more VHS just happening there. And we're on slow right now. Sweet playthrough. It's just static. And I wanted to leave the people with just scary shit. And there's our first glimpse of Alastor. So you can see in the background
It's a
there.
deer.
I found that image on Google. I was looking for scary images of Alastor, and it was mainly fan art. But somebody took this
Mhm.
image and they made it more creepier by stretching out his face and making his rib cage open, which was really scary to me. And one more scarier
Yeah.
is to run into him in the forest and it's all dark and you really can't see, and your flashlight is running out of power. It's running out of
Mm.
juice. So you're flashing at him, hopefully he'll go away, but as he gets closer, he's getting up close and personal. Yep. So hold on, let me try to see if I can
He
get a
just,
really good.
he just like comes, he just like just slowly comes up to you and just whispers in your ear, saying, "Would you like me to cook you some jambalaya?"
The ASMR.
Would you want me to cook you some jambalaya? It's really, really, really good. I make a really good jambalaya if you want some. Yeah.
Want some? Want some jambalaya? I'll make
You
you
want
some
some?
really good
I'll
jambalaya.
make you a
Just
really
for
good
tummy,
jambalaya.
you know.
But this but this frame right here, I thought it was the best frame out of it, honestly, because look how fucking wide his mouth is. Because what scares me the most out of everything is somebody with a wide open mouth and it's all black and their eyes are gouged out. That is something that scares me. And with this, it scared the shit out of me. He gets closer to you. And I'll tell you why all these, and yes, this shows up, help me. This just shows Alistair's rage on how painful it really is to be him. And it freaks me the fuck out. Yeah, and then I want out. He wants to get out of the world that he is in, and he wants to be in the mortal realm. he doesn't want to be in the immortal realm anymore, and he's very confused of where he is. And this is his way of just talking to you, and then he fades away. As you can see, he just fades away, and I think so. Yeah, I have it slowed down for a reason, but it says stay tuned, as he would say at the end of Has Been. Fades away, gives it a couple seconds, and there you have it. So, the whole point of that VHS tape was showing how Alastor really is and how he looks. Because to me, if he was in a form that would barely show how he would look like, that's what I think. And
Stay tuned.
yep. And this, moving on to this one, he's coming. These have different time frames. So he's coming MP4 VHS. I started watching Baddington. Credit to him. I forgot to mention him. Baddington.
Yeah.
He's really good at what he does with VHS and what characters he makes. I get a lot of inspiration from Squimpus McGrimpus, Baddington, Wanton Files. I love their content. They're amazing and they're good at what they do. And they're my inspirations from them. And I always get ideas from them, so he's coming. I haven't seen these in a while, but with he's coming, I think it's just the way of people who have ran into Alastor and their souls are taken. One of them is reaching out to you, and this is how they do it. It's VHS and tapes. Is anyone there? Let's see here. Is anyone there? I need help. The souls that Alastor has trapped, it's cold and it's just dark and you really can't get out of it and you're just stuck there. I need help. I'm trapped. It resembles that they can't go anywhere. Let's see here. I think I added some creepy audios in it. Yep, there's floor creaking. Oh no. Yep, there it goes. Oh no. Yeah, he's coming. And that effect scared a lot of people, I think, because I added somebody stepping up the steps real quick, or like going down the stairs real quick, however you want to imagine it, and I put in like I think the left ear. Oh, never mind. With this frame, this is when I downloaded a shake effect pack for free, and it helped me a lot with, instead of going through the positions and keyframing it did it for me. It's shaking, and this is kind of what you see how Alastor is when he's torturing his souls. And he's just, I overlaid it with laughing, and I'm in control. I'm in control. He's in control of all the souls. What he captures, it's his. No one can take him. No one can help him. They're stuck. That fades out, and then this came out. I'm always watching. So
I'm always watching.
He's
I
Mike
did-
Wazowski.
no way.
not Mike
Discussing the
Wazowski.
lost Alastor VHS tapes. No. They're live right now. No. And then streaming the White Door.
Always watching, Alastor.
Always watching.
Always watching. Later on, there's Alastor popping out of the TV screen, just scaring the shit out of little kids, and it just goes.
Sounds more like a gremlin to me. Always watching. I forgot what it was because I haven't. Oh, it's this. So this quote, "When there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth." I think that's a quote.
I remember that quote.
I think it's from a movie, Night of the Living Dead, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
I got that. And with this VHS, there's Angel. My idea of this is that when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth. So what I'm saying is that Angel, Husk, Charlie, all of them will walk the earth one day. So I literally I literally went through the time and pain to find out how all these characters died and what their real name was. So Anthony, 1947, died of a drug overdose.
Yes.
And if we keep going, let me see who comes up. I think it's Charlie, yeah. Charlotte Meng, 1830, and she was Hellborn, I believe. I know, I'm not so
she
sure.
is born by Lilith and Lucifer, so
Yeah.
technically, I don't think she should be on the list because since she's like Hellborn, she can't leave hell.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't really thinking, so, and I blurred out their eyes because I thought that was creepy. Husk, died of old age. I couldn't find his real name. Just named him Husk. 1970, died of old age.
I think he died in the 60s for some reason.
Yeah.
I thought he died in Vietnam.
Here we go. Vagathon.
Yeah, it's like I remember the stream.
Maggie!
Yeah, Vaggie died 2014 due to a stab wound. I think it was her crazy ex-boyfriend or some shit that killed her. I'm not so sure.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Vagatha.
I don't think they mentioned it on the stream. It's like I know they mentioned like her actual name, but I don't think they mentioned on like the death, or maybe they did and I just didn't watch that stream because I forget those streams exist.
So with Alastor being here, he's made a deal. All I feel is pain. So that's Angel, Charlie, fucking Husk, all of them talking to you saying all we feel is pain. Because what I think of hell. Oh shit, yep, I totally forgot. I added in laughing. There was a slight laughter in there, and that's Alastor laughing. And then this shit shows up. A bit of a warning. Just all this shit pops up. And it only fades to one. To me. And he's always watching. Kinda like Santa Claus. Anyway, just more terrifying.
Imagine me just...
What was that for?
Imagine me, like, walking on Earth as just looking like this. Just
That'd be pretty scary.
six-armed, two-leg tall boy. Just walking
scary.
around, and for some it would be pretty scary. But yet later on, there's that one society like, holy shit, dude, I like your cosplay, man.
That society would be me.
I'm just like, my what now? Your cosplay it looks cool. It's like you have little machine arms. Like,
Anyway, this. Good
this
night.
gets accepted in society already. I'm like, huh?
Oh god. With the All I Feel Is Pain is them reaching out to you, and like I said, these characters that I put in these videos, they only reach out to you through VHS tapes or voices or anything. They can't physically walk up to you and talk to you. They have to use these things. And with All I Feel Is Pain, another reason is that when I think of hell, I think of reliving your death over and over again, constantly. And that's my worst fear, is imagine dying a horrible and tragic death and you will have to live it over and over again every day. And it would never change.
Isn't that didn't that come like from like a Greek myth? It's like this dude was like trying to like this dude got caught by doing something, and so his punishment was taking this rock up this big ass hill. But once he got to the top of it, he had to have his eyes eaten out by crows, and
Yep.
then he like suffers that throughout his entire eternity. Yeah.
Yep.
I don't remember hearing that crow thing.
Um, I forget who this Greek dude was. But I know since Ian and I are agreeing on it, it actually did happen.
Yeah, because what I think
I
is...
thought, go on.
Oh, sorry. But what I think is just death. It can happen in many ways, but just what happens after it is a fear of everybody. It's what happens after death. You have no idea how and why and what will happen to you. But the worst fear of mine is dying and reliving it over and over again. And stuck with the decision of when I want to stay or when I want to go. And I know a lot of people who are religious on this channel and who are subscribed to it. We apologize, but it's our own opinions. We are not assuming anything, and we hope you understand.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's like I do understand like society can get really touchy about that, but yeah.
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 We respect what you believe, and that's fine. All right, so moving on to Goodnight Warren. All right, so this is kind of a jump. January 29th of 2021, Goodnight Warren, I immediately thought of, instead of doing a bunch of just paranormal and just messed up images and shit, it's not getting any better. So I decided to make a character called Detective Warren. He is born in Louisiana. He's a detective and he has been for years. And this takes place of, as you can see from the thumbnail, it's a human-based Alastor, and I put it in a film noir sort of base, and I slapped it on there. And what I did was that I recorded 2 lines, 2 audio logs of Alastor and Warren talking to one another. I'm gonna let this play. So, give me a minute.
Okay.
We're back. Sorry about that.
Hi.
So Warren, born in Louisiana, detective, and a lot of people have been suspicious of Al and what he does because let's just say in my vision, Alastor never really gets out much. He never does. And the only time he ever needs to go out is to get groceries or some shit from the local market. And
He's home alone.
yep, and he lives alone due to his ex-wife, Mimsy. He murdered her, and I think that's the first ever murder in cannibalistic way of him killing and eating her. In my vision, I don't know if it's true in the actual lore of Hasman, but in my vision, he ate and killed Mimsy, and people are very aware of her disappearance. So now, Detective Warren has been working in Louisiana for years as a detective, and he knows like every road at the back of his hand. And and when I decided to record Warren, I didn't want to go with like an egotistic way of doing Louisianian fucking impression. So I went with a more of a deeper and old sports sort of voice for his character because it's like, oh, Detective Warren, I'm here to check your home or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh fuck, I might get hated for this. The people who are from Louisiana or New Orleans, but
Louisianians.
but I did go through. I did when he says, NOPD. It's a New Orleans Police Department. Here, let me see if I can amp up the volume to this.
When Mimsy was only a one-time dinner only.
Oh, stop.
Hey, come on, Angel. I said I would give Alastor a break today.
Like, okay, chat. Last night,
oh my god.
I had a little too much fun roasting him.
Too much fun.
Too much
dude.
fun?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Too much fun?
Too much fun roasting Alastor's ass.
And he
And
took
it got to
it.
the point
He
where,
took it
like
a big boy. Okay, he really did.
He took it like a big boy, but at the same time,
He didn't respond because he's mature.
He's mature.
He's mature. He's a mature old man. Okay. All right.
Sure, he sure looks mature on the outside, but on the inside, I probably might have broken him on the inside. Don't worry.
Probably. Good night, Warren.
Oh yeah, how's Mimsy doing? Oh yeah, that's right, she's not here.
Hey,
I'll
Angel. Hey,
Yeah?
Angel,
Yeah?
come over here. Come over here. All right, just come over here.
Huh?
Okay, there we go.
I wanted an animation of Chloe slapping Angel. Just come. I want to tell you a secret.
You ask, you shall receive. Give me a moment. I'm doing Agent Chloe right now.
We just about to fucking say Asian Chloe.
Let's just get to
So
what
fucking
the
sketch of her. She
VHS.
does look Asian.
Okay.
At this point.
We have gone way off track. Okay? We were talking about VHS tapes and more about Alastor, and what do? We start roasting him about Mimsy, and then we go over to him being slapped.
Hey, okay, I didn't start it. Angel did, okay? So
I know.
no.
It takes one.
It takes
It,
one angel, one insult.
it takes one roast to cause a calamity. It's just like how it is when you cut the piece of pie in the middle of a pumpkin pie.
Fuck, why would you do that? You're so
Can we just
fucking
please
bitch.
get back to the VHS tapes, please? We're almost done.
Okay.
We're
No,
halfway
but I will
there.
make an animation of Chloe just slapping the shit out of
Please.
Angel.
I would love it.
Just,
She just gets bitch slapped into the next room.
God damn.
Angel, yeah? Angel, yes? Yeah? Come here. Okay, come here. Yeah, alright, I'm here.
Yeah. I just broke him.
All right.
Oh crap, he's a robot! Shit!
Angel EXE has stopped working. All right, let's just get on with this, can we
Anyways,
please?
by the way, one more thing. Chat. The reason why I may sound robotic and all that jazz, because I am going through a connection problem. Because recently we had a bad storm and our router is not working. So right now I am on mobile. So
Yeah, there's this other thing called keeping it in your pants and waiting for the storm to come back.
what are you talking about? Keeping in your pants?
Okay.
You
all
were
right.
really eager
I don't
last
wanna
night.
hear
I
two children
I
fight
forgot to
right
tell
now.
you.
All right. Cool.
Wait, what?
All right, let's keep going. All right, so good night.
Wait,
Warren.
what did you say, Chloe?
I'm gonna tell you after the stream.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Goodnight Warren is 2 audio logs. We've talked about Warren, we've talked about Alastor. This takes time because I liked it how I made He's Coming, I'm Always Watching That One out as a paranormal Alastor, but now it's human. He's human because he has, that shadow that he has, that's his paranormal side, and he has a normal side. So, this is his human form, and I made an audio, so we need to amp this up a bit. So, Warren knocks on the door.
Mr. Al, if I may call you that.
So Warren answers the door. Should I say it in his voice real quick?
Sure.
He was like,
Go ahead.
Mr. Alastor, Mr. Al, may I call you that? And Alastor responds with,
Yes, how may I help you today?
He's because he just killed his wife, and he just ate her. So he goes like, yes, how
I
may
thought he didn't
help
like
you?"
sweets. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll behave.
Anyway,
Um,
so Alastor responds with, "How may I help you today?"
He's Detective Warren
Detective
with
Warren,
NOPD,
NOPD,
City of New Orleans. I'm
City
here
of
to
New
check
Orleans,
your
I'm here
home.
to check your
Was it
home.
about the incident?
And he says, "Is this about the incident?" And of course Warren says,
No, not at all.
"No."
And I'm hoping, Mr. Al, that we don't have to have that
And
same.
he says that no, it's not about the incident. I hope we don't have to have that same conversation with you again. So this is not the first time Al has been down to the police station for questioning. So he's been a very bad boy. So
I'm seeing Angel wiggle his eyebrows over there.
are you really?
He's wiggling
what,
his caterpillar.
No!
Wiggle.
Alright, let's stop,
That's a pluralized
please.
caterpillar.
Can we just talk about the lore? This is supposed to be very serious, but no.
I'm sorry, I meant to say caterpillars because of his fucking eyebrow.
Anyway,
Oh yeah, the little caterpillar. Like, look.
So
Put
Alastor,
that
this is not
away.
this is not the first time he's been down to the police station with Warren to. Well, this is the first time meeting Warren, and Alastor has met every single police officer and detective in that building except for Warren. And that's a reason why, is because he's fresh bait and he's fresh meat right there on the dot.
Delicious.
Conversation with you again. Yes,
So-
I do understand that. Mr. Warren, Mr. Rao, please. The NOPD.
And he says, I understand that, Mr. Warren, but I'm really busy. And Warren says, Mr. Owl, please, it won't take more than a few seconds if you were just to come down and help us with this investigation. And
The department would like you to come down to the police station and ask you a few questions if you're comfortable with that. Oh, Mr. Warren, I am more than happy to come down to the police station and let
so
you
this
ask
is
me.
when Alistair starts to get heated and he starts to get very mad because this is not the first time he's been questioned and he's starting to get pissed about it. So he says, oh, I'm more than welcome to come down to the police station and answer a few questions if it's only a few questions, Mr. Warren. So,
A few questions.
He's like, fine. I'll answer your damn questions.
More than happy to help.
so then he,
I'm gonna be right back.
all right.
Mm-hmm.
So with Warren saying, with him saying, I would be more happy than help. This shows up. It says help because this is old VHS tape and it's corrupted. It says help. Alastor vanishes. So shotgun blasts, 2 of them. Alastor shot both
Bang,
of
bang.
Warren's. What?
Bang, bang.
Alastor shot both of Warren's legs, and now he can't walk. And the reason, because Alastor has agreed to go down to the police station, so he's out of his cabin, and he's walking with Warren through the forest. And Alastor has hidden weapons all throughout that forest, but the police can never find him. So he grabs a shotgun that's loaded and ready for what this might happen, and he cocks it and shoots Warren in the legs. So yeah. And then this creepy text pops up, "Good night, Warren," because he thinks that Warren's dead, but really he's just running away. Alright, so next one, Rest Well. Rest Well is just the continuation of Goodnight Warren. So Warren's coughing.
Why is animation so hard?
What?
Why is animation so hard?
So Warren was shot in both of his legs because there was 2 shotgun blasts. Alastor has shot him in both of his legs, and now he's crippled. And he's crawling away. So in the beginning, we hear him cough. He's begging for mercy. No. And Alastor shoots him in the head.
Finally, peace and quiet.
So Alastor says, finally, peace and quiet. So this is like basically the last detective he thinks that will come to his home, and this is basically the second murder of this man.
Then he makes him into jambalaya.
So now we have police sirens in the background, dogs are barking.
Good night, Warren.
So I know you guys can't see because it's just a wall of VHS, but the audio logs describe it in my head. When he he's reflecting because there's a lot of blood on his face due to Warren being shot in the head, and that's a lot of blood going onto your face. He
Another
takes
blood.
he takes a second to realize what he's done, and he he hears the dogs and he hears the sirens go off because Warren said he'd go in by himself, and that was the most dumbest thing he could have done. And police officers back at the station, they're way far back in the forest because they don't know what this man will do. So he's highly dangerous. Um, they take it with caution, and they wait 10 minutes for Warren to come back, and he's not coming back. And it's been at least 30 for them. So there's Warren on the screen. That's what my description of Warren would look like. That smile is not real. I just went into photo editor and I did the push liquid fire on his mouth. I got this image from Google, just searched up old teacher photos and just slapped a couple of blurs on there and called it good. So that's a picture of Warren, so you guys have the he looks young, but he's not young. So he's 30. So yep, that ends the end of the VHS tape. Yep, and that ends. Alright, so the next one is it's my favorite show. So as you can see, it's an old box TV. And you can see the railing back here, and this is in Alastor's home. And let me just tell you, Alastor's home is not what you think it would regularly be. It's very wonky, it's messed up, it's a little bit weird. And it's all like evolved in the forest in his home of what this entity is. It's my favorite show. It's basically a recap of what has happened in the past. So there's I Want Out, and there is I think the second one, which was He's Coming, and I was watching. Yep, there it goes. So there's signal. So this here, you can't really see it, but there's that ledge right there. Let me just say, this was shot in my own home. This was shot in my home. I just took my camera and my tripod. See, that right there is a railing. That leads to the basement of where Minzy and where she was killed. It looks like this is what Alastor's home would be, like the wood railing, the ledge, and then the basement's down there. So I zoom, and I just try to do something that Alastor would do, try to figure out the camera, and it roughly ends it. So this is me, right here, just a wall of static. You can see my shoulder right here, my jacket, and I tried to do a news report, but it didn't work out so well. So it says, you can't really hear it, but it says, please lock your doors and stay inside. It roughly ends. It's very short. It's only 54 seconds. So that is just a little recap of what has happened in the past, couple videos, and now Untitled MP4. This took a lot of time. This took a lot of time because this is the actual time of when Warren was killed. And this is what the police hear.
Suspect is on the moon of Benfield Street. He is wearing a brown trench coat and is highly dangerous. Keep a lookout.
So what I said was, suspect is on the move of eastbound of whatever street I said, and he's wearing a brown trench coat. Keep a lookout. I basically overlaid a lot of VHS and a lot of police scanners. And when I say brown trench coat, what I mean is that when Alastor was alive, his coat was not red; it was kind of brown. So that's why I said brown trench coat. So now when that lady says officers are on scene, they're looking around the forest. They're on a search for Warren because they heard gunshots. So it says proceed with caution. 10-4. And that right there is the police running towards where Warren was located.
Suspect is now running up foot.
So they spot Alastor running, and I recorded these two lines. Suspect is running on foot.
Repeat, suspect is running on foot.
So, suspect is running on foot. I repeat, suspect is running on foot.
10-4.
So, Westland Hall Road. That's just a random police scanner thing I put in there. Now, this image of the forest right here is the road to where it leads to where the murders take place. That's why I use this cinematic shot.
So sending K9 units.
So I said sending K9 units. And we all know how Alastor died. By dogs. So they said K9 units. Dogs are barking.
Work. Work. Blurk, blurk.
So police sirens are still going. And that's it. That's what you hear. What do you fear? So just to sum it up, it's a time between of when these murders happen and what is going on in the paranormal world of where all these spirits are. And within the human world, it's very chaotic. It's not happy. It's all chaos. And in the spirit world, it's dark. It's gloomy. It's not happy. It's not. And when I say it's dark and gloomy, the spirits are where the entity lurks, and this entity keeps the spirits from escaping, and they have no way out. So what do you fear? Forgot what this was. This was of February 15th of 2021. So it's right before something happened. This shot, stock footage, stock footage just with a camera overlay recording, and they're walking through the forest. We have no idea who the hell this is. Could be some random traveler just wandering through the forest. It could be one of the officers. You never know. It's up to your imagination. So they start to discover something's eerie about this. And Alastor was there. If you didn't see him, I can go back. Let's see here. See if I can spot. Yeah, he's located somewhere. He was located somewhere back there. And that's when the entity shows itself to that person. And trust you me, the entity looks like exactly like this. He looks exactly like that. Scary. It's not joyful. And that's what the viewers saw. And then glitch happens. Warren shows up. What is he doing here? This just shows, what do you fear? Warren's dead, and his soul is trapped with this entity now. This I slapped together a couple of pentagrams of blood, blacked out his eyes, and called it good. Did a pretty good job. And what this viewer is seeing, it's not pretty. They're seeing what this entity sees all the time. So this entity asks you, what do you fear? And then it asks you, do you fear the darkness? Referring to where the spirits are. No.
Do you fear the darkness?
And it says, you fear what's inside the darkness. Because, yeah, so it says you fear what's inside the darkness. And I'm gonna be honest with you, see, that's what, the entity has many forms of what can it take. It can take that form, it can take the other form, what it was before. And this song is, But Tonight You Belong to Me, or whatever it's called. But tonight you belong to me. I just find that music creepy, and this is what the entity sees sometimes before it calms down. This is what the entity listens to calm down. It has at bay sometimes, and sometimes it doesn't. So that ends. And we're going by this really quickly. 1, 2, 3. This was this is my first time ever doing a handheld motion stop thing. So this right here is the entryway to Alastor's home. Now, as you may notice, not everything might not make sense. Maybe if I can catch it. No, I didn't. But there was Alastor in the window there, looking through the entity. And you get a shot of the cabin. So this is what his cabin looks like. It looks nice, like a normal cabin. But in the background, there's nothing. Just woods and forest. Nothing. So, of course, the entity shows up. He's right here. Maybe play it back in a slower... Maybe play it back slower. So glitches show up. So there's the entity. Shows itself. Because this person is unwelcome, and it's not allowed in. Unless it is killed. So 1... Go back to normal. 1, 2, and 3. 3 is cut off for a reason. 3's only cut off is because this entity likes to basically fuck around with its victims. So it counted to 1, 2, 3, and then it kills you. Just you're done. You're done for. This just uploaded today. It's called They Do Not Exist. I just uploaded this today. Just uploaded this today, so you guys get a first look at it. Alastor pops up. Many things pop up. Cabin. See if you guys can spot it because it's quick. Oh, and I forgot to add one video. I totally forgot to add to VHS tapes.
Mm.
It was called Audio Log 1. Alright, so that was the end of the VHS tape, but if you guys didn't see, there was text saying he's missing, he's coming, and that referring to. So we went through all of the VHS tapes, but I'll just go to. Uh, let's see. They do not exist. Audio Log 1. So, Audio Log 1. I made because I thought of a new character. So it's a person using an audio log, an audio cassette tape, and he's born in New Orleans, but he doesn't sound like it. He's born there, but he's this person. So he's talking about Alastor's cabin. He says, "Oh, this place is haunted, and it's haunted by this tall thing that lurks around the place. And I don't think it's true, but I'm gonna go down there and check it anyway because I'm an idiot." That right there, just a fake map put on there.
I don't know. I'll take the passport. I'll talk on the way there.
So this part, he's in the car. So I slapped together just a couple of audios and then put on a.
I think we're down Jackson Avenue, I believe.
So Jackson Avenue is a real road in New Orleans. I searched up just New Orleans old roads. That's what I did. And I found Jackson Road.
But we just passed by the Red River Paper Mill. Here, let's see here. I don't know where I'm going. But, I think I'm going down Jackson Avenue, I believe, yeah. And I think we should come across Blue Lake soon, and then,
Blue Lake soon. Blue Lake is an actual lake, and
since Bayou. Alright, well.
And Jackson Bayou, that's a real bayou.
I'll pick up this recording once I'm back on track. Alright.
So he says I'll pick up the recording once I'm on track. And yes, it's me voicing this person.
Just tell us what it was.
Oh shit, I totally forgot. These deep voices are me.
I don't know what that thing was.
He's being interrogated. This person's being interrogated by the police, of course. And he says, "Just tell it what it was." And he says, "I'm telling you, I don't know what it was, because they have no idea what the shit this is." There is a text that says he's missing, but I don't know where it was. So yeah, this image right here, people, that his name is Jackson Bowes. Jackson, I created because I don't know. I just wanted to go willy-nilly on names. Because I didn't want to go with some typical, like, Louisiana name. So I went with Jackson Bowes. I literally filled out a missing persons report just with a template. Let's see here. If I can show you what that looks like real quick, I can show you of what it looks like. Let's see, editing footage, where is it missing? Here. We'll pull up missing real quick. Alright, here it is. Missing, Here, I'll full screen it. His name, and yet again, I did choose a random teacher photo, and I just drew a smile on it. Name Jackson Bose, missing since 2019. Date of birth, 0703-2003, so that makes him 18. He's male, he's white, he has blue eyes, he has blonde hair, he weighs 150 pounds. His height 6'1". He has no glasses, no scars, no tattoos. He was wearing black jeans, a purple button up, and gray shoes. And at the end, I put help, and it says last seen by him. So this man, he's an adventurer, and he's very narcissistic, and he doesn't believe in what this thing is. If you have any information, please contact 031-887-5648. It's a random number I pull out of my ass. So, so yeah. Jackson Bose, new characters. So we have Alastor, we have Warren, Detective Warren, and Jackson Bose. So, just to sum it all up for you guys, Warren was, well, besides Mimsy, Warren was the first ever, like, victim to be trapped in with this entity. Because Warren is, clearly his spirit is not dead, but his body is. And he's trapped of where this entity is, and the only way he would have reached you is VHS tapes. And by the time the police arrived to where Warren was supposed to be, his body is missing. It's just gone. Completely gone. And with Alastor and how his world works, I was making a project, and it didn't really continue because I really never thought I would do it, but I'm working on others, and they're in the mix. But this one I can speak of because I don't think it'll ever happen. It might, but it just might be a different idea. It was a choose your own adventure, and you play as Warren, and you walk through, and you decide where you want to go. So Warren walks through this forest, and keep in mind he is dead, but his spirit is not. So his spirit is wandering around the forest, and then immediately it's the middle of July, and it starts snowing. That's random. So it starts snowing, and it that's not normal. But where Warren is, he is trapped with this entity, and he has no way out. And this entity, like I said, likes to mess around with its victims. So it just starts snowing in the middle of July, and that's not normal. So he's trapped basically in an upside down world where nothing makes sense. It's in Alastor's world. And when police try to arrive on scene where Warren's body is, it's missing because it is in Alastor's upside down world. And in order for him to find peace, he has to find his body. So, and Warren's trapped. And it'd be kind of creepy, in my mind, to Alastor see this body just crumple up, all distorted, and just make it just being sucked into this world. That'd be kind of creepy to see. And with Jackson, he's missing, and he just doesn't realize it. Because when I said in the previous video I just uploaded today, they do not exist, Jackson he doesn't exist in real time, and he doesn't exist in the real world. Well, he did until he went missing, but he doesn't know it yet. He's trapped in this entity's never-ending loop, and he cannot
Fun.
because in Alastor's world, there is a barrier of where the world ends. There's a barrier between the real world and an Alastor's world. And when the body and the spirit are trapped in Alastor's world, they are gone forever. They cannot escape. It's the entity's problem now. And Alastor, on the other hand, he's just helping the entity because he'll get something out of it. That's what the entity promised. So the entity tells him, "Oh, I wish you all this power if you do these things for me. If you kill people and bring them to me, I will give you power." And what does he get in the end? He gets sent to hell. And that's when he becomes Alastor. And that's how the Alastor VHS tapes are described as. That's the lore of it. Pretty much. That's what this live stream was about. And I hope you guys learned something from it and how it works.
It's really cool.
Yes, in my mind, being stuck with an entity or being stuck with something that's not human-like, that is pretty scary.
Understandable.
So, I hope you guys, and we've been live streaming for an hour and 9 minutes. I did not realize
And with that hour, I really want to show you what I've been working on
yes,
too.
Of course. Let me just give me a minute. So yeah, I hope you guys thought that was really cool. We're gonna switch over to Chloe's art. Hold on, just give me a moment real quick. Let me put this on screen. There's our Discord. You guys can see it, hopefully. Yes, you can. Hold on, just give us a moment real quick. Alright, hold on just a moment. Let me try to... Alright, you are on screen.
Cool. So basically, while you were explaining all of this, so I recently started getting into animation. Now, I'm not a pro animator, but I've been trying it out, and I recently found out how to animate in Photoshop. And so, while I'm doing all of this shit, I just gotta arrange these in a little staircase.
Yeah, you have a little
way.
staircase going.
Yeah.
It's funny.
This is like what takes the longest, but this is what I've been doing. Let me just put this down, get that center, take that out, and then boom.
And it's small baby steps. Like, you don't want to go full out on it.
Very tiny.
It's very...
Yeah, very tiny baby steps.
Yeah, very
Here, let me
tiny
see if I can
steps indeed.
find another one that I've been working on. So here's one of Angel, which this was my first ever full color GIF. So
Tiny me.
yes. It's
I
tiny
ain't small.
baby. He is very small.
Small.
Let me see. Because I have
You have other animations too.
I do have other animations. Oh yeah, here's the one that I was really proud of for a full body
Tracking
one.
my body.
Oh, you have that one. Scoot, 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 scoot.
And it's 8 seconds long and it has 65 frames.
Yep, that's animating for you.
Oh yeah.
All fun. Alright. Is there anything you also want to show before we end the stream? Because that took a while to describe. that whole thing.
All I... Go on.
for my last animation to show off, here's the smoothest one I absolutely fucking love.
I love that.
So if you see so I have posted this one on my Twitter as well as my Instagram on my Angel Dust account. I posted the dragging my body across the floor as I posted that one on TikTok, so I can actually get the audio that I wanted, and I think both of you guys know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yep.
Oh my god! But basically, for this one, it's just. Let me see if I can get to the sketch of what I needed it to look like, because I think I have the sketch up there, and that. Let me just put that back there. Oh yeah, I absolutely love Adobe over here, you know.
Yeah, we absolutely love it.
Oh yeah. Alright.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So here is the actual full sketch that I'm doing. So I did the hardest thing right now while you were explaining the entire lore. So all I can do is the easiest, which is just color and everything else.
Yep.
And yes. So yeah, thank you.
Yep.
It's very awesome.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Alright.
Alright, so question.
Yeah.
So what's gonna be happening later on in the future of this Alastor saga?
That I have not thought of, but there will be more audio logs to lead up to one big final project.
Hmm.
So, I've thought about this a little bit, but I have another big project to work on, and it's a music video. I leaked it on my TikTok, and I think my Instagram, and I'm not so sure, but I leaked it on my TikTok, and you can find that, I think, in the description I can leave. Yeah. So, I gotta work on that, and I've already got the music lined up for it, so, yeah.
Cool.
That will be coming soon. But the Alastor saga, it will still go on until one big final project, and I think I just need to move on to other projects other than Alastor itself.
Okay.
So, but yeah, that was a
Okay,
really
okay.
good question.
You also get the animation of Chloe just smacking Angel across the room.
Yep.
Just
Yep. All right. Well, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to this. I know not a lot of people have showed up, but it will be on YouTube for you just to replay and watch. So, yeah, most of you guys are either busy or you're on vacation. I understand that. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we will be live streaming more often than we should. And we're sorry if we haven't, because we've been caught up with things and we have a lot of things to do, and we really can't just make time with it. And I hope you guys can understand that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, check out
Yeah,
Chloe's
definitely.
Instagram and stuff. Check out Angel's, and we'll see you guys next stream or recording wherever you want to see us. And yeah, we hope that you guys can understand that we are busy most of the time.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be starting school in less than a month, and I'm also busy with a lot of other appointments with doctor shit. So yeah,
Same.
I'm gonna be pretty busy.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed the lore of these Alastor VHS tapes and what is it to come. All right.